To truly know a city, we must know who believes in it, who invests in it, who has a stake in its future. This is Detroit. It is a city where something quite remarkable is taking place, something unique in the history of cities. For here on these 33 acres of riverfront property,
Detroit State of Mind is on the air. Bringing you the sounds of Detroit's underground, straight to your ear holes. Rock, punk, and metal. If it's Detroit, you'll hear it here. Unless you're a dick. And now, your overlords, Rich and Dave.
Georgia's on my mind. I'm stuck here in this Detroit state of mind.
Detroit State of Mind is on the air.
You guys are the 62nd band to come over here.
Woo!
Isn't that fucking nuts?
Why didn't you have us as the 69th?
Then fucking leave or come back.
Should have thought of that one.
I can already tell where this podcast is going.
Sorry.
You gotta bring
it's
your
good.
drums
It's
over
good.
here. Do a little butt hump.
Just thanks for breaking the ice.
It's just the way the math works, man.
So we're here with Macho.
Yes.
So,
How often do you get the Macho?
a lot.
Like Randy Savage.
We're the Macho Band. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Macho Man.
Yeah. Clear.
You don't like the Macho Man?
So where the name come from?
Okay, so this is the name came from somewhere. We don't know where it came
Do you
from.
want me to tell you?
This is going to be a terrible story.
But Annie's husband, Leaf,
Yeah.
was calling us macho. We did not call ourselves macho, but he was like walking around at work telling people that
Look at all these macho
like,
people
my
just
wife
jamming.
is in a band called Macho, and
about
people were
that.
like, wow, cool.
So he's just making shit up?
yeah, totally.
He just really, I think that's just what he wanted the name to be.
It's a great name.
So, and he was working with some guy from Electric Six or something. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And he told that guy, and he's like, cool, I've heard of them. And we'd never played out or anything. So we were like, all right, well, I guess that's our name then.
And I think we were texting different ideas for
Is there another band
acronyms.
called Macho, maybe?
No.
I don't
not
think
yet.
so.
Not
Strangely
yet.
enough. But we were texting about like acronyms we could use, and I think one of them was music and chopping heads off.
Really?
I
I
like
don't
it.
remember that.
I like it.
At all.
yeah.
People think
Okay,
you're
so
a
there
death
we
metal
go.
band, though.
Right.
That's
Okay,
funny.
go around the table and tell us your name and what you do in the band.
That's the worst.
Come
I'm
on.
Elizabeth.
That's
I
the
play
easiest
bass.
part.
I just
Trust me, this is the easiest part.
guys
And I'm
were-
sorry, I just stepped on your toes. You have to repeat yourself now.
Oh, good. I'm Elizabeth. I play bass.
Lucky
See
I
what?
played.
That one's so hard. See?
You did great.
I just hate the tell the class about yourself.
And that's why we do it.
God.
Yeah. Oh, it's about to get worse too.
Good.
Okay.
The fact that you said that, we're coming to you first on every single
Great
question
question.
now.
Uh-oh. Doom.
Fantastic.
We can switch chairs.
Yeah, we'll switch.
Lucky, play guitar.
I'm Helen. I play guitar and vocals.
I'm Annie, and I play drums and backup vocals.
I love your guys' glasses, by the way. Not you. These guys.
Nice avatars.
They're very interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I got these glasses, and right after I got them, the Dahmer.
Oh no, I didn't think about it.
Same with
And
mine.
I'm like, oh my god.
I didn't put it together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So-
Well, thank God you don't look anything like them, though.
Yeah.
well, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, you're one haircut away, but
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's all I need. The right.
Yeah.
The Dahmer cut. That'd be the popular thing
Right.
for
we can bring it
2024.
back.
The
We can bring
Dahmer
it
cut.
back.
Right.
so how long has Macho been a band? Let's start with you.
I honestly don't know because I'm the add-on person.
She's
Yeah.
the newbie.
I
I'm the new
actually
person.
looked this up.
Okay.
I actually looked this up. I was prepared for class.
Why'd you have to look this up?
Because I needed to remember the exact date. So the exact date actually
Doesn't have
are-
to be specific.
are 4 years.
Some people,
Just
some
make it
people it
up.
has to be. Some people it
Like,
has
Yeah,
to
but
said,
I'm
just
like
make shit
I'm like
up.
a little bit extra. Okay, so
Okay.
our exact date was February 4th, 2019.
Really?
I messaged Annie on Facebook. We hardly knew each other, but she lived around the corner from me, and I asked her on Facebook Messenger. If
How'd you know
wanted
she lived around the corner if you didn't know her?
Stalker.
Yeah.
Fucking
I was
creeper.
new though. I was like new in the
She-
neighborhood.
she had
She's on the
moved
roof
into
with
the
binoculars and
neighborhood.
shit.
Right.
Yeah, she had moved into the neighborhood like recently, and
Watch her
I
move a drum
knew-
kit in.
I knew that she was a musician and that she had been in bands. She used to live in New York, and I knew she was in bands in New York. And so I'm
How
like,
did you
well,
know this information, though?
Because we like
Stalking.
We,
Yeah.
See?
I mean, we've been at parties, like neighborhood parties, and kind of chatted.
We knew each other a
Kinda
little
like-
bit.
Walking,
know?
you
She
don't
knows you a
know
lot better than you know her, I'll tell you
You
that
don't-
much.
you don't know your neighbors.
We
Like
butter her up over the barbecue.
I'll tell you this. I had a tiny baby at the time, and so I didn't have much of a social life at all. So Helen might have known me better had I not been, like kind of busy.
right, but she'd walk by, we'd chat.
Again, you
know?
can't give them back.
Yeah.
So that is so we just passed
Eye
our
roll.
4-year
I
anniversary.
roll.
4-year anniversary. Okay,
Yeah.
did you get that?
Sorry,
4-year
keep going.
I got it.
4 years.
That's it. That's the story.
Yeah.
And then we were playing in my basement.
What,
I
just
played bass.
you two? Or?
I played bass.
So it was just the two of us at first, and I've been in other bands, and I have a full kit in my basement. And Annie came down, and she's like, "Wow, there's drums here." She sat down. She'd never played drums before.
Really?
Really?
Truth.
Do you play drums?
I practice. I've never played drums in a band, but
Isn't it weird a lot of people have drums that don't even know how to fucking play drums?
Yeah.
Just because it's convenient to have a drummer come over like, hey, want to be in a band? I have a drum kit.
Well, you
It
know,
is.
there's a lot of people who have guitars in their house and they never play them. So
On their wall.
That's called art.
Yeah. That's called art.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not a scuff.
or like they have 20 million guitars in their house and they only play one of them. So
Yeah.
We can only play one at a time.
right.
But
I
I think
have-
that's him.
I have 20 or 30 guitars.
I may have 20 guitars in my house.
Do you?
Yeah.
How many pedals do you have?
Oh,
That's always my
God.
question.
So many pedals.
I have dresser drawers full.
Well,
Oh
we
my
have like
God.
stacks of them on
I feel,
shelves.
I
Yes.
feel like my basement's full.
You have
We
an
have
epic
probably
amount
like
of pedals.
30. How many do we have? We have so many.
Oh
You know,
my
that one
God.
corner,
You
that's
have-
like the whole rack.
It's the entire
We probably have, like,
entire
30 or
backside of
40.
your basement.
Well, Annie makes pedals.
And I use none of
True.
them.
So
Come
That's
on,
true.
really?
You make pedals for real?
I do.
So how many
I have
plus?
one. Yes, I should have brought one. I have a new prototype in my car right now.
Come on.
She has a company with my husband.
Truth.
yeah.
Yeah. So me and Elizabeth.
How do I
started
find it and how do I buy one?
It's called Ultraviolet.
I want.
Don't you want to know what kind of
Great
pedal
name.
it is first?
Don't care.
Well, our
I want it on the ground floor, motherfucker.
It's a good pedal.
our first pedal that came out.
A
I
fuzz.
don't, it's called Fuzzy, and it came out just before Christmas.
This-
So we have like 3 more that are on the way,
Sorry,
but
it's
they're
my
just
daughter
like
texting.
prototypes and stuff like that at the moment.
They're the best to learn on as a fuzz.
Yeah.
They also make the cords too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, those pink
the
cables
pink cables
that
are
those
from
guys-
I was
Ultraviolet.
checking them out.
Really?
They're the best. They don't tangle ever.
Yep.
Come
Tingle
on.
free.
How does that work?
Go check it out.
I will later.
I'm actually in the market for new cable. I just realized the other day I left my cable at Bolero at our last gig 7
Oh,
months
my-
ago.
Well, I got a guy for you.
I'm sure they still have it.
Oh, really? It was like a $15 Guitar Center cable. I want
Yeah, it's probably
the
in
sweet
Paul's
cable.
basement.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, do they have to be pink?
At the moment, yeah, that's the.
I've been
color.
requesting black.
Who cares?
So
Makes it stand out.
It does.
Do you have the curly
It's
ones?
a little loud for me.
No, not at the
I
moment.
always wanted a curly one. I don't
Talk
know
about-
why.
Trying to
Talk
get
about
black ones
tangling.
made.
I don't know where you would buy that curly cable from. I don't know if I've seen it.
Curlycable.com.
Yeah,
We
right.
have them at Guitar Center.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. I mean,
I mean, I'd start there.
to like buy them on
like
a
coiled cable.
Littlecurlies.com.
So how long has this company been in effect and everything? And,
we started sometime in the summer.
like recently then.
Yeah.
So why did you start this company then?
So, is this podcast all about me?
For a minute.
Yeah,
So,
Dave loves pedals and shit like this. So
okay.
Right in
well,
my alley.
let's talk about it. So I have like an art company. I make like guitar straps and stuff like that. And so I was thinking, I want to make some cables that would kind of match my art, my guitar straps and stuff like that. And Johnny, Elizabeth's husband, skateboards, and we have a mini ramp in our backyard. And he was over one day, and I was like, "What? You make cables?" Because he was like talking about it. I'm like, "I want to make cables. Teach me how to make cables."
as he's doing a
And then-
720.
Yeah, exactly. And so we just started chatting about it, and then it kind of turned into, well, let's do like an electronics company. Let's start with this. Let's try this. So.
Do you have
kind
like
of
the
evolved.
electronics background and the knowledge and all
I
that?
don't.
You can have a
But-
curly cord and call it the McTwist.
But Johnny does.
So my husband
Okay.
worked for a different pedal company. I don't remember what it's called. Do you remember?
Jex Telez, he
Jex
worked for,
Telez.
and then another one
And
too.
he built a bunch of pedals for them. And then I don't know who else. I don't know his.
Yeah,
life
just
story.
I feel like
I
he
don't
has
know.
some other kind of like electronics.
Yeah, he like
background.
fixed.
Do we all just become best friends?
Yeah, we did. No, he like
we
can
are
fix
all
amps
best
and
friends.
stuff.
Yeah, he
and, like,
fixed Alexis-
fixes
yeah.
like if something goes wrong with my bass, he'll fix it or like.
And so he
like,
taught
whatever.
me everything.
He like does soldering and stuff. I don't know what they do. Down
Yeah.
there.
So he taught me like all of the components, what they do, how they work, what we need to do to troubleshoot, like putting things in order. Like he has taught me everything. So now I am a pedal builder, like literally just
So
an artist.
is he involved in the
Pedal builder.
company then, or is he just like
No,
Yeah.
he and I are.
consulting
yeah.
guy?
No, we,
Okay.
we
It's in my
it's ours
basement.
together.
Okay,
Yeah.
You guys
cool.
should come by sometime and check out their
Yes.
thing.
That's sweet, man.
Yeah.
Very
I
cool.
wanna buy one.
Yeah.
So how much these pedals go for? Free?
The fuzzy is $99 through us.
Okay.
And $90 if you buy it at like Third Wave or like Motor City Guitars.
I'd rather buy it from the source.
So you guys have your
Hi-Fi,
stuff in
guitar,
shops and
hi-fi.
everything
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Are you screen printing your own?
Yeah, we're spray painting at the moment, but yeah, we do it ourselves.
Even better.
Yeah, well, that's how we had to start. We'd like to.
That's how
screen
Dr.
print
Z
stuff.
started out.
Yeah,
His
I
were all
think- I
hand
mean-
with paint markers. He did all his.
Yeah,
My
and-
husband's also an artist too, so he's got like all these paint supplies and spray paint and stuff. So he
Yeah.
knows how to do.
But if you're doing it by hand, each one is a little different then.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
And
that's super cool.
We've done some cool little like custom-y things.
I have a custom pedal
Yeah,
that I don't use yet
Dude, it's so
Why not?
so
because
yeah.
I'm lame.
Oh, and Lucky bought the first #1
That's
prototype
right.
of
Got
the
a
fuzzy.
certificate of authenticity with it.
Yep.
Is it on like a sticky note or
I
something?
think it's like this big. I kept it though.
Does it still work?
Yeah, it does. The
Good.
light goes on, everything.
Good.
And she taught me how to. helped build
Yeah,
a
Lucky
couple
built
just
some.
because
Just
I
like,
didn't know how to do it. So it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
You should have like workshops.
Yeah. Actually, we're gonna do like a whole class at Third Wave downtown. Do you know Third Wave Music?
I do not.
It's right in Midtown. But the girl who owns it, Jen, she asked us to do a workshop. So we're gonna do like a how to build a fuzzy workshop. So you can sign up for that.
So I'm assuming everyone else's job sucks compared to hers.
Pretty much.
I love my job.
Okay, we can get
Mine
back to
does.
the band.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. That's what we're here for.
So who's the leader
go
of
ahead.
the outfit? Huh?
I would say Helen is the leader.
Well, only
Is it by
because
height or?
In that case, then no.
Wouldn't that be lucky?
by-
Oh, Elizabeth.
it's by age.
I am not the leader.
I'm the oldest.
No, I think it's by responsibility. To be honest with you, you're like the most responsible.
She kind of
I'm the
looks like
most
she's like
responsible.
very responsible.
I don't know. I just
Keeping
feel like
shit together.
Well,
I am
I
not.
think I've already established that I'm a little type A, so it just works out that way. But also,
What's type A? Like
like-
asshole or?
Organized.
No, it's
I
like
don't know what that
Keeping
means.
things
Get
together.
organized.
organized
done.
leader. taking control of situations. So,
To-do lists.
I mean, I
Kind of roping everyone in,
it was
so to
sort
speak.
of my idea to start the band to begin with. But I do
True.
think we all have our own individual jobs that we do
Yeah.
and things that are our responsibility. So we try to like share the responsibility of what needs to happen.
So basically, you're delegating is what you're saying, type A.
No. It's just like somebody says, I'm going to do this. And it's like, all right, do it. Cool. You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Who writes the music? How you guys do it as a group?
we do it as a group.
Yeah.
We try to, I mean, somebody will come in with an idea, a riff or a lyric, or we want to write about something specific. And then we just build the song around that.
Yeah.
Usually. Or, I mean, sometimes a song comes from like just kind of playing around and, you know,
Oh,
like, we just,
improvisation is the best.
yeah. Well, we're none of us are really good at improvising. So but it's just sort of like somebody's playing something and it's like, oh, that sounds cool. And then we like build a song out of that.
Mm-hmm.
So
We just need one more part. We need a bridge, and we got a song. Bam, done.
exactly,
Next.
exactly, right,
Exactly.
right.
I mean,
like,
it's punk.
It's a
Right.
formula. Like
Yeah.
we can make that happen.
We can get a 1.5-minute song. It's done.
Yeah,
But it takes 4 hours to write.
yeah, right.
True.
Or multiple. Weeks.
Some of them have only been 20 minutes. I mean, we've had
Yeah.
some quick ones.
Those are the best ones,
Those
though.
are the
are-
best ones for sure.
The ones that we
Mm-hmm.
pull out of, you know, when you're able to pull something out of thin air and it just kind of falls together.
Don't
Like
overthink
those
it.
are the best things.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do.
I agree.
I'd say probably all the greatest songs in the world were wrote that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just like you think of one line and you can just sort of expound on that and create
Right.
like a whole story around it. That's my favorite.
Right.
We do come up with a lot of our songs like for instance, Last Ride is about a specific thing, right? It's about the Nachthessen or the Night Witches, who were these these women Russian fighter pilots in World War II that would bomb Nazis at night.
I heard of them.
The Nazis called them the Nachthessen, the Night Witches.
There's a lot of like women's history stuff.
never heard
because
that
also
before.
Girl Your Fire is a women's history reference. Marie is a women's history reference. Ice Nine is a women's history reference.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, we
Well,
wrote
588.
Or
Right.
588 is also about the Nachthessen.
Yeah.
And then the what is it? The
That's a great name for a band.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I think there is a band called that. There's a band from Canada
Called
that's
588?
No, not Tessa.
Oh, not Hessen. Okay.
Or Night Witches. I think they're a metal band from Canada.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I was in this band
Let's tune to A.
in the 90s, and my buddy ran across this Woody Guthrie song about this Ludmila Plachenko, some Russian sniper woman.
Yeah.
That sounds.
And he
very
wrote like
familiar.
he wrote like a brief snippet of a song, but he never finished it. So we like finished it and recorded a punk version of this
Cool.
fucking
Sweet.
song about this again Russian sniper.
I love that.
That's
It
yeah.
was very cool. I just
Yeah.
I just heard her name again the other day. I haven't heard her name in like 30 years or something.
Dr.
Yeah.
Ruth was a sniper.
She really
Yeah, in the Israeli
sniping
army.
these nuts.
These nuts. Yeah, she was a sniper for the Israeli army.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
No shit.
Dr. Ruth Westheimer.
Wonder how she became a sex pro or whatever you want to call that.
After
Practice?
the war,
I don't
she had
know.
to do something, right?
Yeah. Need somebody. Every girl needs a hobby.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that would be that. That's a great name for a band. Too bad it's taken.
I know, right? Well,
I mean, every name is taken.
every name is taken.
This is true.
Use what you want.
You just have to.
Do you think
say it.
Macho's taken?
I don't know.
I mean, if you look on
Yeah,
Spotify,
it
there's other
snaps
people
into a
named
Slim
Macho.
Jim.
Oh, that's
but
true.
But
You're
they're
right.
mostly like DJs and like
Yeah.
hip hop artists with like that something macho in the name.
Right. Just choose the same name and then just like get more
Or
followers
boxers.
and be better than them. And then that's the name.
Then it's your
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Then you win.
Forget them.
Yeah.
That's funny. You need to make a macho distortion.
I said that, and Annie was like, "Well, Macho can pay for it then," and I'm like, "Let's do it." I think Macho could condition.
She's probably secretly working on one right now.
We could commission a Macho sound pedal. I think that would be cool.
Because it is expensive.
It is expensive.
Very.
It's
yeah.
expensive to develop. Yeah.
Very. Yeah.
I think we're in a better place than we were with just one pedal, but still,
Right.
it's
But like
a long process.
But like
There's so many people doing it now too.
but component wise, what does it cost? Like $6?
No.
I mean, it can't cost a lot, right?
they aren't super expensive component wise. No, it's time. research. A lot of it is just like you get your PCB back from like wherever you order it from, and it doesn't fucking work. So then you have to change it.
Story of my life.
Remake it. 2 months later, it comes from China. I try it again, or whatever. It's more like what goes into it. Then the components can be like $1, 30 cents, and
Right.
if you only have 10 components in there, it's not.
Well, it's like anything else.
expensive.
You're paying for the knowledge and the know-how.
Exactly.
But I mean, you know what actually costs the most money with pedals is the enclosures. They're
Really?
the most expensive. Yeah.
Make them out of cardboard. Fuck it.
Yeah. Right. Great idea. Can't spill beer on it. Can't ever bring it to a show, but
Clear
You
coat
could
it.
do cardboard
Epoxy.
and duct tape,
Done.
though.
Epoxy. Yeah.
The
duct tape.
macho one needs to be
A
made out of
duct tape
titanium.
pedal.
Yeah.
So you run it over the tank and it won't hurt it.
Solid gold.
It's macho.
Yeah.
It's got to have a big
Solid
mustache
gold.
on it, though.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
Tom
Hairy.
Selleck.
It's just all hairy.
Yeah.
Right. I like
I like
that.
that idea.
That's a great
Covered in
idea.
hair is pretty sweet.
Put like chia seeds on the inside. Spill beer on it. Hair grows out of it.
Terracotta.
Love it.
The macho pedal.
It's not a bad idea.
Water and electronics though don't really work.
No, they let the
very
smoke
well.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did we get back on your company again?
My bad.
Oh, Macho pedal.
Macho.
So Elizabeth, what got you started playing music?
I don't know. I started playing music when I was a teenager, and then kind of took a break, and then I played more music because I met like some nice people to play with. So that's probably it.
Have you always just played bass?
I played guitar when I was younger, and then I mostly played bass, and then I started playing drums like a year and a half ago.
What made you buy the world's smallest bass amp?
Because
It's light?
my friend Jenny from Antibodies, it used to be hers, and she's my spirit animal, so I had to buy it.
You bought it from her, or okay?
Antibodies?
The Antibodies.
Oh, antibodies.
I have never
Antibodies.
seen.
Buddies.
Buddies. Yeah, that's an awesome name, too.
I have never seen an Ampeg like that before.
I never did
when I saw you guys a couple
I
weeks
saw
ago.
her playing it, and I was like, if you ever want to get rid of that, let me know. And she was like, actually, and I'm like, I'll take it.
Yeah, the lightest bass rig of all time.
It's awesome. I love it.
When I saw that on stage, I'm like, what the fuck is that little thing?
It definitely sounds bigger than it is.
I couldn't, dude. I'm telling you, Larissa was playing it, and then they must have had a DI out, and they're pumping it through, and I could hear stage volume. Like, it's mind boggling.
Yeah.
It's freaking cool as hell, man. Again, light. You don't need a dolly on that Ampeg.
No.
Absolutely not.
The old ones you do. And a lift for your
They,
truck.
they actually come with freaking dollies built into them, like the 70s
unbelievably
ones.
heavy, man.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
8 12-inch speakers. Said no one ever. Come on.
We're totally into like what is going to be the easiest thing. So we all try to have the lightest stuff and the least amount of stuff. So
You ever
that
plugged
we
into
can-
a half stack, though?
I have not.
Oh, man. You're going to be like, I got to have one.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, until you have to move it.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Fuck that,
like
dude.
I don't. I'm lazy. Like I just want to like throw my stuff up and
Melissa
Yeah.
I mean,
has
and
one
no
that-
offense, you don't have these crazy guns either. So
Right.
Melissa
Well,
has
I am only
actually
5 foot, so that makes it hard.
What, crazy
Helen is the
reverse
strong
guns?
one.
shut up. That's why I have a
Maybe you
light
should
amp.
arm wrestler.
Yeah.
I think my amp might
Pro
be
all day.
smaller than yours.
Melissa's amp is huge like that, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's
I mean,
awesome.
someday when I have a roadie, I'm totally gonna do that.
Yeah.
But not
Well, we
now.
don't move that one. That's just at her practice
Right, right,
space.
right.
It's like
So that's the next step for Macho is to get a roadie crew, and then we'll have like a lot of really cool, big, huge equipment.
I don't think you need big equipment.
No.
I don't
really
think so
don't.
either. I think I mean I like what we've got going on.
It's
with
all
what
for
we've got.
show and stage. Like, who gives a shit, man?
As long as it sounds good.
Exactly. I'm not even halfway turned up on mine, and I get great stage sound. So
Right.
why would I need something bigger?
Yeah.
Bigger's better.
Nah. I disagree. So
Anyway.
you, Lucky, what got you started in music, man?
My grandpa was a bluegrass musician, so I started playing like bluegrass guitar and some banjo and stuff like that when I was like 14. So
Really?
I've played acoustic guitar and done a bunch of stuff on my own. I've been in some other bands.
Have you been in a bluegrass band?
I love bluegrass music.
Kind of like folk. I've played with a lot of folk and kind of bluegrass adjacent, sort of not straight like from Kentucky, kind of, but Stuff like that. Yeah, I played that
Like
kind of music.
bluegrass via Michigan.
Yeah,
what do you mean by that?
I mean, I lived in not like like super purist bluegrass where it's like you're playing traditional like instrumental stuff. So more like maybe punk rock ish.
On a banjo?
Well, I play guitar, but I can play some banjo too.
Okay.
Or finger picking. Like I play with a thumb pick, which is everyone always asks me what I'm doing with that, but it's because I learned how.
I'd be
to
like,
play.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yes, I learned how to play with like my
Throw 'em the bird.
fingernails and my thumb pick.
Yeah.
So I play the electric guitar like that too. So it's just my
You
style.
guys got a real 80s vibe.
Good.
Really?
Yeah. With the chorus and the phasers and it's got that, I don't know, an
The two-
excess kind of feel.
The two guitar tones are so different. Like
Yeah.
I'm sitting here watching you like I played bass for 10 years and I tried to CJ Ramone down pick all the time. My hand cramps like a motherfucker. And I'm watching you play and I'm like, I'm so jealous of this fucking woman. I can't play like this.
I don't know how to play otherwise, so I've just had to make it work.
Our friend Colleen plays bass and it's all up picking.
Yeah.
See,
It's
I
ridiculous.
can't do
It's the
that.
craziest thing to watch.
It hurts
I'm
your
like,
brain to look
doesn't
at.
work, man.
Damn.
That's amazing. I really downstroking is all I know how to do, really. So I just try to make it.
But it works for the songs, the tone, the vibe, like
Yeah.
everything you
Yeah.
guys are doing, man.
Yeah. Well, we think it works pretty.
It's got a good drive.
We've been working
Yeah.
on it. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
I'm going to have fun mixing it.
Helen,
Yes.
when did you start playing music?
So my road to music was long and storied. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus.
I went down to these crossroads. and
we got to take a break. Or,
I got down on my knees, sold my shit to the devil.
I played violin, really early on. I started playing when I was like 10, and all through high school, all through college, I played violin.
Me too.
In orchestras.
Second
and,
violinist in
play
a
at
couple
all.
weeks.
and I actually went when I first started in college. I was a vocal major, so I was like learning opera and stuff like that. And I quickly realized that wasn't where I wanted to be musically. Like I still wanted to do music, but I didn't want it to be like that intense. And with those kind
You
of
want to be loud, but just angry.
yeah. So so I was in a band in college and I really liked it. That's actually where I met my husband, and I was in and then I started learning how to play guitar, learning how to play different instruments, and it's just I've kind of fallen into different projects along the way until here.
Do you think that violin training helped you to play guitar?
Yeah, well, I think if you know
Or that music theory or whatever?
for sure. Like, just if you know basic, like, the scales and everything like that, like you can pretty much pick out anything. And especially for small motor skills and stuff like that, it's really easy. I can pick up any instrument, any stringed instrument, and play it. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you now?
Yes, I can.
The hurdy-gurdy.
Anybody can do this.
Are you,
I want
are you
one, though.
proficient in the Flubenduben?
I don't know what that is, but if I took a look at it, I could probably.
I seriously
do
doubt it, man. I just made it up.
Girls would know what that is.
I would like to have a hurdy-gurdy. Those are cool.
They are cool.
What the
but
hell's
you
a
crank-
hurdy-gurdy?
You crank with it. It's like
got a
the
wheel.
punk music of like, I don't know, 1642.
It's like go-go bordello type shit or something?
You have to like crank with your right, but then the other hand is strings, right?
Yeah, you got to push the buttons
A
and
button.
then it frets
Yeah,
it for you.
there's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
That
kinda
sounds like
neat.
way too much
But it goes
work.
fast, like the
You can
faster
speed
you
it up or
crank.
slow it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's
It kind of works
the
like
kids were going for
a
it
crystal
back
glass,
then.
but the wheel runs on the strings.
Wow.
Look it up.
Hurdy-gurdy, man.
No, never
You ever
heard
heard
of it.
hurdy-gurdy, man? The hell's his
Is
name?
that a song?
Sunshine Superman guy. Donovan.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
That's
He
as
does-
far as that goes.
And scene.
and cut.
Well,
Here we are.
And
Yes.
we're not talking about your fucking pedals anymore.
No.
Don't
yeah.
care.
Oh, we
We're
are.
moving on.
Oh, we are.
You talk about that later.
We've already gone across that bridge. So what
The company actually went public in the last 20 minutes. So weird.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks, Elon.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
we got you in the
We
music.
got
Your
started.
story,
You want my
Annie.
origin story? Okay.
Yeah.
I've been kind of trying to think about
No,
this
we're going to
since
change the
it went
question. We asked
last.
3 people And then now we're gonna
I
go
was
back.
bit by a radioactive praying mantis.
So if you had a 30-something capacitor for a pedal, no.
A 30?
I don't know. I don't know electronics at all, man. I just plug shit in.
Okay,
do you prefer MOSFET or?
here, let's talk about my origin story.
Okay.
Let's go.
And it wasn't a spider, whatever you just said.
That was a
inside.
praying mantis.
Praying mantis, right? Okay, so I would say that my first kind of like introduction to music was my dad pawned like our camera, a family camera or something, for a guitar, a little small harmony acoustic guitar when I was a kid. And he knew how to play a couple songs, but what's most important about this story is that he had a book, some old guy on the cover.
It's like a Mel Bay type.
That's
type
exactly
shit.
what it was.
Was it really?
That's exactly what it was. And so like I learned how to play guitar out of that book, basically. So I played guitar. I met somebody who was a drummer, a girl who was a drummer, still, my best friend to this day. And I was like, let's be in a band. I did not own an electric guitar at the time. And she was like, all right, yeah, we're in a band. So I had to like go buy a guitar and buy an amp.
But like behind her back.
Yeah, right.
Fake it till you make it.
She knows the story now, but at the time, I had to buy it behind her back. But yeah,
She's like, I knew the whole time.
I started
Come on,
to
man.
play. I started to play in band, like play guitar in bands, and then like I've been in like mostly all girl bands since I was like 16 or whatever, and I think that there's fewer girls that were in bands at the time, and so like I moved instruments a lot because if somebody was like, oh, I play guitar, I'd be like, oh, okay, I'll play bass, or
It's like out of necessity.
Out of necessity, I kind of learned how to play everything. Yeah. So, but I've been in bands since I was a teenager too, and just
Well,
started
then
playing
let's follow
drums with
up.
these guys.
What was
Yeah.
the first band you were in, and what was that like?
Okay.
Like, what kind of music
It was
was
punk.
that?
It was a Riot Girl punk band. It was 3-piece. We played a lot in Flint. The name was the Sirens, and at the time there was another big band in Detroit called the Sirens, but we didn't know that. And we were on, do you guys remember the Flint local 432? It was
No.
it was a venue in
Are
Flint.
they plumbers or something?
And
or?
they
They got
yeah.
big cracks.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
no.
think that was kind of the point of the name, but they had a record label at the time, so they put our tape out. But it was
See, now you're aging yourself. They
it
put
was
our
a-
tape out.
well, Macho has a tape.
Tapes are back in, man.
Tapes are back in. But it was a short-lived band because there was it was teenagers and whatever. But then there was a few other iterations of that, and then I moved to New York and I was in a bunch of bands there, and I was in bands with people actually from Detroit and New York City.
Isn't that weird?
Isn't that weird?
Play
And then
ZBGBs.
no, and then I moved back here, and I had little kids, so I wasn't in bands for a while, and then I started playing with Helen, and then we added Lucky, and then we added Elizabeth.
Yeah,
So
and
that's where we are.
she never played drums.
Yes.
And then so we were just fucking around in my basement, like trying to write songs, just the two of us, and cutting her chops just in real time. So in 4 years, she went from not ever playing drums to being awesome at drums. So
There you go.
for sure.
There's the evolution.
I don't have that knowledge base of drums, like I don't know how to do a drum roll, or I don't know how
I
to
saw you do a couple.
hold the sticks. I don't know how to.
There's no right or wrong way.
Paradiddles.
I'm like,
Do whatever the hell you want, man.
Right.
Whatever
well, yeah,
feels right.
that's how I play, but that's like how my style developed. Is like I
Yes.
was just kind of like, well, I guess I'll just do what I can.
Like I hear this here, so how do I make that sound?
It's all
Like,
timing,
sort
then
of
you just do what you
create it.
want.
Yeah.
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 Just beat the shit out of stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Get your aggression out.
I mean,
I hit
at
hard.
the same token, I didn't really know how to play. I mean, I knew how to play acoustic guitar, but I'm still not that great of a guitar player, but I really didn't know how to play punk guitar. And so that was like, we just kind of all learned, we both learned as we went. And then Lucky came on, pretty quickly. We only had like 2 songs,
Yeah.
I think. And
Yeah.
then, and that sort of rounded out. And for a long time, we were just the 3 of us without bass. And then you met Elizabeth at Modern
Yeah.
Skate Park.
Skate park.
And I don't think you
I also met Lucky at a skate park.
but I don't think you even
There's the
knew
fame.
that Elizabeth played. You were just like, I met this cool person.
No. She told me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think
You
know,
said you were in bands, but
Oh,
we
you
didn't
know
know if you
why?
were. We didn't know if
Yeah,
you
I
played
didn't know.
bass.
Well, I didn't know if you played in like punk bands. I think you had just said, "Oh yeah, I play music too," and I was like, "Oh, okay, maybe."
So it's all connected to
Singer-songwriter.
the skate park in one
You
way.
should have
or
called the
another.
band Shove It.
We should have next.
Or
Next.
name it after
iteration.
some kind of trick would have been cool.
McTwist.
That's what you should call your
50-50
curly cord when you
grind.
put it out, the McTwist.
Oh, smart.
Dude, genius.
Totally doing that.
You can have it.
You should get some royalties off that.
Nah, I get a cord.
Or at least, yeah, free cord.
Yeah, there you go.
Make that 2 cords.
You can put all kind of skate shit.
I don't
in
even
a
have a cord
music
right now.
pedal.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yes.
You guys could be millionaires in
Back to the fucking cord, the pedal.
12
thing,
years.
yeah. She's getting all this free promotion back.
It's the most.
That dork from
interesting
GHS can get rich doing it. You guys can get rich doing it.
I mean, thanks.
I watch all his shows, man. The guy's
Thanks,
great.
question mark?
He's such a pedal nerd. You ever watch the GHS YouTube?
I don't.
Yeah, he's a pedal nerd.
All right.
He's
Put it on
probably
my
got, I
list.
think he's got 10,000 pedals or some
Holy
crazy
Lord.
shit
Wow.
like that.
I got a tuner.
Every Boss pedal ever made.
Tube screamer. That's it.
Tube Screamer.
Yeah.
I'm really into Earthquaker stuff. But off the pedal thing again. We're going to take a break and play some Macho. I still want to do the Macho Man voice. We'll be right back. Oh, yeah.
Christ, did a cow shit in here?
Sew yourself a body bag. Sew yourself a table towel. Wait on another table. Wait on another dinner bell. But the radio silence. Beat out all your hair. But the radio silence. Take away all the fear. Bring 'em down, bring 'em down, bring 'em down, and then down, 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 down. Bring 'em down, bring 'em down, bring 'em down, and then down, down, down. Bring 'em down. You can watch. You can watch them fall. When the dust settles, you can walk. You can stand tall. Let the radio silence beat out all the fear. Let the radio silence take away all your fear. Bring 'em down, bring 'em down, bring 'em down, and then down, down, down. Bring 'em down, bring 'em down, bring 'em down, and then down, down, down. Let the radio silence beat out all the fear. Let the radio silence take away all your fear. Bring 'em down, bring 'em down, bring 'em down, and then down, down, down. Bring 'em down, bring 'em down, and then down.
Yeah, brother. And we're back.
That was quick.
We're back already?
Yeah.
Oh,
The,
neat.
the joys of editing.
Yeah. That last song was fucking killer.
What was it called? Pick one.
Oh,
Lifelong garbage.
There. Lifelong garbage. Yeah.
What the hell is that about? That's a great name.
well, you
Supreme
guys
Court.
don't want us to be political. So let's just say it's very political and just listen to the lyrics and you'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, that explanation was short lived.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, we are very political, and we don't really shy away from it. A lot of our songs are about what's going on, very timely about what's going on in the world. Plus, like talking.
Then
about
you should be writing a song a day.
Right. Well, yeah.
I mean,
it's
depending how you feel one way or another,
it's
you know.
exhausting, right? But I mean.
So double albums coming out pretty quick.
Oh yeah, we're working on.
You kind of got to do it where you don't specifically say what you're talking
Exactly.
about, though.
Well, that's-
It'll,
I
it'll
mean,
date your music so
that's-
bad.
that's
Like I love the Dead
exactly-
Kennedys, but all their
yeah.
music is so dated. You know, like
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan is irrelevant now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to be careful on
His
that.
112th birthday was last week or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you can still listen to those songs and.
Oh,
and-
yeah, I love 'em.
and-
Don't get
and
me-
it
it's
takes
one of
you
my
back
favorite
to
bands of
that
all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, like we were talked about earlier, like we like to pull things out of history, women's history specifically, you know, untold stories, you know, that people don't know about, and sort of write songs about those people to keep that story alive in some way, shape, or form. So, you know, between that and like just talking about what pisses us off, we have a wealth.
That's
of-
punk rock 101, baby.
We
Punk
have-
rock
We have a
101.
wealth of topics to explore.
Right.
So, yeah.
Breathing makes me mad sometimes. Wish I wouldn't. Waking up makes me mad.
Yeah, waking up sucks.
Yeah.
Waking up at 3:30 in the fucking morning sucks.
Oh my god.
No thanks.
Then driving an
Story of
hour to
my
work.
life.
Ugh. Get to work. Why you look angry today? Why the fuck you think I look angry?
Right.
I haven't had a coffee. Get the fuck away from me.
Oh, good God.
No, really, I'm not that guy.
We left off somewhere with some question. I forget where the hell we left off.
Where, when, what?
I don't even fucking remember now.
I think we went through the origin stories.
We've done our origin stories.
Yeah, we've done those. You guys watched the podcast. That's probably the first band ever.
So what band, Elizabeth, do you hate in Detroit? No, I'm kidding. Don't answer that question.
Wow.
Don't answer that.
Unless you want to.
I don't hate anybody.
Yeah, you're full of shit.
I am full of shit. You're
Everyone hates somebody.
Everybody hates somebody.
Nobody ever.
I hate all the bands in Detroit. How's that?
Nice.
Including
That is so PC, man.
That
the
was
worst.
good.
That is so PC.
Good answer.
But what is your favorite band in Detroit? That's a
Yes. How
decent
about
answer.
that?
Um,
And it can't be your own band.
Yeah, it can.
No, that's bullshit. You have to like. Yeah, there's got to be something out there. You're just like.
I would probably say the Antibodies again, like I said.
So full disclosure though, the Antibodies are our best friends, our best band friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to
They're a
pick
great
somebody else
band.
besides them. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
You can refuse.
Top 3.
Maybe like I don't know, like the Idiot Kids are awesome.
Oh yeah.
I've heard of them. I've not heard them though.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
It's actually a cool name. I like it.
There's so many bands now.
There.
There
yeah.
is. It's hard to
Right.
pick them.
Oh wait, and Girl Fight.
Oh,
You
Girl
can't
Fight is
have two.
awesome.
Yes, I can.
She said 3. She called it.
I got.
I did
I
say
I
top
saw
3.
Girl Fight open or play with these guys a couple weeks ago. Just a
Fire.
big fucking drum and a. He played guitar, right?
Yeah.
And that was it. Fucking 2-piece band. I
Yeah.
thought it was fucking
They
killer.
shred.
They're
man.
And she
Right.
They
stands
do.
up and plays the drum. It's very cool.
Go
She
straight
can
cat style, huh?
scream. Yeah.
Didn't his
Yeah.
guitar cut out or some shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something weird
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, we've been friends with them for a really long
Yeah.
time too. They're really cool. Go Fight.
She seems like a very pissed off person.
She's not.
She's
they're
not.
They're
She's real
the
sweet.
nicest people.
They live on a farm.
I did talk to her for like a second.
Yeah.
They live
she
on a
was, she
farm.
was
They
very
do.
They
sweet.
do
Yes.
have
I'm just saying, John Stage is like,
Yeah, she's. I
Goats will
mean,
make you
it's-
zen.
Yeah.
Just look at
They
them.
used to live in our neighborhood. We all live within a couple blocks of each other, just randomly, coincidentally.
Walk to practice.
And they used
there's
to
like
live
7 bands right in the
by us.
neighborhood.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there is.
Yes.
There's a lot.
we
of
could
us in the
do
neighborhood.
just in
Yeah.
the Dales. We could probably do which is like a very small part of one neighborhood. We could probably do like a whole fest,
I'm hearing Block Party.
right?
Better
Oons,
invite
oons.
us.
Yep.
We'll do a show from there.
Oh, that'd
Hell
be
yeah.
fun. Okay, let's do it.
We could do it in
Done.
Arbut
Great.
Park. Perfect.
Pick up the whole basement, just move it over there. No problem.
Perfect.
We tried that once already and failed.
Oh,
Oh no.
We
What
forgot.
happened?
We forgot chords we needed.
oh yeah. It's the worst part.
Yeah, we tried it up north and that failed. And then we tried to do it at New Dodge. And that stoner guy that fucking, he couldn't give me a line out of the board.
Nope.
Oh, I forgot the cable for the interface too. So yeah,
That was the big one.
0 for 2.
Wah, wah.
This is not meant to move out of this basement.
Yeah.
It's just not-
here.
it's not gonna
That's
happen.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually really
So what are
fun.
you, Lucky?
Favorite bands in Detroit?
Favorite bands?
I love Milk Bath. I think they're great.
Yeah.
And
Not
I love
familiar.
Human Eye, who her husband Johnny is in. They're a long time.
I didn't want to say that because
Why not?
They're
You can be
husband.
biased.
Yeah.
If it's a good band, it's a good band.
they're
they're a
good.
great
band.
band.
Really good
Yeah.
band.
You said they're grand?
They're a great band.
I thought you said they're a
They're
grand
grand.
band.
They're
They're
grand.
so
Grand
gra-
band.
They're fabulous.
We're all gonna put on big hats now. They're so
my
grand.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see, grand. Yeah, yeah.
Tire railroad tracks. Yeah.
Railroad tracks.
All right. How about you, Helen?
Okay, so everybody took some of mine. I love. Okay, so they're not in Detroit, but they're Detroit adjacent. They're ZZ Vava. Have you guys ever heard of them?
No.
No.
They're
They're
awesome.
actually from Ypsilanti, I think, but they play
That's
in
Detroit
Detroit.
We
enough.
say
They-
Detroit, we mean Michigan.
Okay,
Yeah.
southeastern Michigan.
Anything from the mitten.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
And they're
What
really
kind of
fun
music?
to watch. Like sort of like indie, like pop punk, but not. It's really hard to explain. That's why they're so good because
Say the
they're
name. Say the name of the band again.
ZZ Vava.
ZZ Vava.
Yeah,
They're cool to watch.
Yeah.
they're
because
cool
they're
to watch.
all-
Yeah.
It's a hard name to say.
Yeah, and their stage presence is awesome, and they also they all play all the instruments, so they
move
go
around.
from it seamlessly, like you don't
Yeah.
even know what's happening, and suddenly they're all playing different instruments. They're just
You ever see Sloan play
Really?
live?
yes, I have seen.
I
Sloan.
saw Sloan do that, like early '90s. I was mind fucked
Yeah.
by that shit.
At the
dude.
Phoenix Amphitheater.
Yeah. Were you
I think
89 Next show?
I'm
Yes!
sure I was there.
I was there
I think
too.
was Korn playing too or something like that,
I
or
don't remember.
but Sloan was definitely. Oh my god, I love that
I did
I've seen a
band.
lot of good shows there. Did they tear that place down?
It is slowly falling down.
Yeah.
I actually go to Pontiac a lot, and every time I pass it, I'm like, "Damn!"
Do you
it was
actually
the
stop?
best
I've seen
venue.
Tool.
You
up
don't
there.
stop in Pontiac.
I
You-
do.
You
I-
drive through it, right?
No, I have to.
I've
go
seen
up there
everybody.
for work.
The Misfits, Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah,
Tool.
I saw the Misfits
Tool.
there. I saw Cannibal. We were at that show.
Yeah,
together.
it was
I
I
was
was at
there.
that show too. I'm pretty
Were
sure.
you? Yeah.
yeah, it was a great show.
Yeah.
I saw Fugazi there too.
Was it Anthrax, Cannibal Corpse? It was a great
Yes.
show, man.
I think I saw Mudhoney there.
I think I saw L7 there.
Man.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
lost
great.
place. That
Best
place was
venue.
awesome.
Best venue. Probably best venue.
I seen
ever of all
Funkadelic
time.
up there.
I saw
No
Guar up there.
kidding.
Did you see Guar
I
outside?
feel like I saw
Guar.
Public Enemy, Clutch.
Nice.
We see Guar every Devil's Night for 10 years, man.
The first
Even
time
if you don't like Guar, the show is so fun.
Dude, the first time I saw Guar, they're like, "Oh, wear a white shirt because you know the blood." And by the time I got to the car, all the shit was like gone. It was like fake blood or something like that. Like, it
Yeah,
was,
I guess they got sued, so they had to put some
Disappearing
shit in it where
yeah,
it was.
I'm like, this is bullshit, man.
Your arm's there, but you can't see it. Sorry, I was dumb.
Wait, what?
Nothing. She said, just never mind.
Disappearing. Invisible ink.
Wah, wah.
No, disappearing ink.
I don't get the reference.
It doesn't matter. Move on.
Did she just?
Yep.
Oh,
she told
sorry.
you.
Dang.
She's
It's
a
not
girl.
my
You got to
show.
listen.
We're
not
gonna
my
skip
show.
over the next question for you.
All right.
I want to know.
Well, I have to say, Norcos y Horchata.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But also,
Great
I
band.
really like Dead Surf.
Yeah, that's
Not familiar. You guys are rattling off all these great band names I've not heard of.
Norcos, you guys should check out Norcos y Horchata. They're pretty good.
They put on a good show.
Is that
That's-
is that Dougie in that
yes,
band?
yeah, Dougie
Yeah.
and Amato.
Why aren't they booked?
I don't know them.
Oh.
We'll connect you.
Please do.
They would be fun to interview, too.
Yeah.
He's in like 7 bands, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell's the other bands he's in? It's Dougie
Putz.
Tangent or whatever.
Yeah, he's in the Putts.
The Putts?
Yeah.
I think he plays with the Queers sometimes, maybe.
Yeah.
He used
I don't know
to.
if he still does that.
I don't
I don't know.
I think it's just Norcos, really.
Bravest name ever.
There was another local
Weird.
band he was in. God, I can't remember the name of it now.
He was in Devious
Oh, I was gonna say,
Oh, the
or
Devious Ones. Yeah.
Yep,
A
that.
bunch of them back in the day. We're like old friends, so.
So yeah, you guys need to hook us up. That's it.
Okay. We'll
That's
do.
it.
Yeah,
It'd
definitely.
be a
We'll
good
get
interview.
on the. We'll get
Otherwise,
on the
we
horn.
will never put this on YouTube.
So you guys ever
Actually,
had any brushes with
do it right
anybody?
now.
You guys ever had any brushes with anybody famous?
As a band?
Or even
Or,
in
individually?
general? Yeah. No?
I saw
I-
Karen from The Office once.
I walked.
That's the best fucking answer
Wait, you said
ever.
Karen from The Office?
I also walked past. Oh God, what
I
was her
walked
name?
past.
You like see famous people in New York a lot, but I don't know if I've ever really talked to anybody.
Dude, Patti Smith asked me to smoke weed with her, and I said
Oh,
no.
I sat next to her.
You
in
said
the
no?
restaurant
I said
once.
no. I was 18, and I was working backstage at this place in Chicago, and like I had a couple bad experiences smoking weed. I mean, I was really young, and it like made me go out of my mind. Like I was like picking a
How to
lock
fake
when
it.
I first was smoking pot, and then I was inside the lock, and I couldn't get out like in my brain. And so I was at a show where Patti Smith was playing, and I was working backstage, and she was like, "Do you want to go smoke weed?" And I was like, I don't know. I said, I like got all freaked out. I love Patti Smith. And I said no. And it's like, I fucking regret that so much.
Call her up.
Instead, I hung out with Ani DeFranco, who was
Yeah.
not a nice person.
Sounds like a bitch.
Not a nice person. And I respect her as a musician, but not a nice person.
So Patti Smith,
Yeah.
her and Fred Smith had a house right down the street from here.
Yes, that's true.
Jefferson, like by the Blue
Yeah.
Goose. I'm at the Blue Goose one day, open jam. They had
Yeah.
blues night every,
Yeah.
I think Wednesday or something like shit. And me and my buddy sitting at the table listening to Jimmy McCarty or like whoever, man. Some badass is playing some old blues. He's like, hey, look over your left. I'm like, there's like Patti Smith sitting like from me to you or him, whatever. But she lived like 2 houses away or whatever. So it's like not a big deal.
Yeah.
And she'd be there all the freaking time.
Yeah. She still hangs around Detroit a lot. I think she lives in New York now, though. I'm pretty sure.
She could do whatever the hell she wants,
She can,
man.
dude. I love Patti Smith. Those are some of the best shows I've ever seen. Is seeing Patti Smith.
I've
She
never
lives
seen
in,
her.
Dude, she like
the
drinks the water,
Rockaways or
spits
something.
water all over everybody.
She don't give a
She's
fuck,
like,
dude.
No bra on, like a shirt with a giant wolf head on it, just like all covered in water, like
She's like
rolling
the
around.
female Iggy Pop.
She is. We were working at this place that had all these signs. It was a historical building that was burning down, and it said, "Do not smoke inside. You absolutely cannot." And she and her whole band walked in with cigarettes hanging off their lips with like these trains of ashes, just like what?
You don't
Patti
tell
Smith.
me what
Whatever.
to do. A Patty fucking Smith, bro.
Yeah,
Brah. Oh, good God. We had a guy here. He was the roadie for Iggy Pop for like 7 years.
wow,
Wow.
He gave my car. Not to bring that dude up again, but I was just amazed by that.
wow.
Yeah, and the car started on fire.
Yeah, the car burned. And he said the coolest thing he got to do is they ate whale meat at Bjork's house in Iceland.
Lordy.
That's insane.
Like you can't even string these sentences
Oh my
together.
God,
This
you
the
can't-
shit this guy did.
You made that shit up, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we didn't know this guy from Adam. All of a sudden, Bob, this guy, whatever we know, was like, "Hey, ask him about blah blah blah." All of a sudden, we're just talking to this one guy, like the whole rest of the interview, whatever. It was freaking silly, man.
Yeah, he's done some cool shit, man.
Wow.
So your husband's a skateboarder?
Yes, and I am as well.
Are you professional or?
No.
Yes.
No, I started skateboarding when I was 42.
Did you really? I tried to step on a skateboard when I was 42
I quit
after
when I
about
was
30
30.
years of failing, and I fell on my ass.
I smashed my face on a big, huge ramp at Modern, the 6-footer one. And I was like, I'm going to make this ramp my bitch.
So
I did.
did you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, my husband's been skateboarding since he was like a baby.
When the Port Huron party comes around next year, we'll have to let you guys know. They got
What's
a full
that?
they got a full vert ramp.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they have skaters from all over the country come and skate this party.
Cool.
Tony Hawk has skated there.
Wow.
Yeah, we were supposed to play it this year, but his Jeep broke down.
Oh.
Yeah.
We played the
Lame.
year before. It's awesome. It's a kick-ass party,
That
man.
sounds awesome.
Yeah,
I've never even heard of it.
I hadn't.
It's in Jetto.
Jetto? Yeah.
It's like in the middle of freaking nowhere, some guy's house.
Okay.
Like he's an ex-skater, right? Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. He's got a full vert ramp in the back. These guys are great,
What's his
man.
name?
I don't remember his name, though.
I'm sure
Yeah.
my husband knows him.
Him and his brother built it, and then it's just a badass place, man.
And like you set up on like a back of a flatbed truck, and that's how you play.
Sweet.
It's fucking. It's
I wanna
it's
go.
sweet, dude. It's very
How do
cool.
we get on
How do we
that
get?
show?
Yeah. How do we get
We're
that
in.
bill?
What's his name from the Failures?
Al,
There you go. Al from the Failures.
you ever hear the Failures?
No.
Or
Check
Dick-
him
I
out.
have now.
How about Dick Hickey?
They're good,
I've heard of that band.
Yeah.
but I
Dick
have not
Hickey's
heard of
great.
them.
They're so good.
dude. Both those bands are killer.
Yeah.
Check them out.
Dick hickey.
All right, we need to get on. That's our plan. That's
Okay.
our next plan. We'll get on that show. When is it? It's in the summer sometime.
Yeah, it's in this
Yeah, like midsummer, June, July, something like that.
early July, late June.
I don't remember. We only played
we're on it.
once.
Oh, sweet.
Before mosquito time.
Yeah, good. I like that.
It kind of sucked, like when we were playing, like the everyone's like watching the skaters and really not paying attention to the band.
Well, I said something. I goes, everybody's watching them, not us. And then the guy in the skate ramp's like, we're fucking listening. And they just kept skating. I'm like, all right,
it's
cool.
like more like the bands are like kind of background because everyone's watching these badass tricks
Yeah.
and it's a huge fucking.
This
ramp,
year, everybody
dude.
watched the bands.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't there. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe this year, or not. So, favorite venue. Actually, let's go with you, Lucky. Favorite venue that you've played, and favorite venue that you would want to play. Your dream venue.
Oh man. You know, maybe this is weird, but I really loved playing the Trumbleplex. I like playing like DIY places. That place kind of, I don't know what happened to it. I think it kind of caved. I mean, it's under different management. That was so fun to play there. Where I'd love to play, man,
Anywhere in the world.
anywhere in the world. God. I mean, I don't know. I think I'd love to play the Majestic Theater here.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
It's a cool place.
Valid.
Yeah.
So,
Am I next?
Sure.
You guys are looking at me.
Whoever speaks next is next.
Okay, all right, good rule. I really enjoy playing at the Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Their sound system is good. Their
Did you play it when it was Paychecks?
no, I played in a different.
was garbage.
I
It was
played there
total
when it was a
garbage.
different, in
horrible.
a different band.
They have
yeah.
done phenomenally better.
Totally wasn't that where like the stage was in the front?
No, it was still in the same
It
place.
was in the same place. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking-
I think I played there in like 2006 or 2007. It
Yeah.
was fucking awful.
Yeah. I know.
It was fun though.
Close to home.
I think my favorite place to play here is Smalls. I think
Great
that-
sound on
Smalls,
stage.
Yeah.
Sure,
it is.
always great sound on stage. You can hear everything.
Yeah.
Then you end up being like, all right, shit is cool. I can hear everything.
Yeah. I think bar none, to me, that is actually sound wise the best bar around. That's just my opinion though.
Yeah, I feel like
They
we've
do a
had
great
lot
job.
of.
Yeah.
Did you guys play the Bolero yet?
Yes.
Yeah, we a while ago.
a long time ago,
Pre-COVID.
like
Yeah.
right after we kind of got together. We
It
did
was
that.
2019.
I like that bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a nice built-in crowd.
Mm-hmm.
The sound is I think it's kind of questionable. It could be better. It's not bad.
Well, it's
it
a
could be better
small
though.
room, so it's like it's kind of hard. I think it's hard to.
Yes,
gauge
it's just, well, it's kind of odd shaped too,
Yeah.
I
Still
guess
play on
too.
the floor there.
Yeah.
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 And then there was like a couch right in front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the same.
Get cozy.
We really haven't played there, or I haven't even been there since we played there. You guys may have been there since then, but I didn't know.
It's one of
if
the
it
only
had
places in
changed.
town you actually get paid.
Yeah, we did get paid.
Like without
Yeah.
bringing a crowd. Like I mean,
Yeah.
we had a crowd, but we were like, wow, we get like you are giving us money, like a
Yeah.
check. That's weird.
We played there Labor Day weekend last September. Not a lot of people go because what the hell's going on in Royal Oak?
Oh,
Art Speeds Need.
Yeah.
Yep.
That I hate
And
that.
there it was like
It's the worst.
there's probably 20, 30 people. Like crickets, man. Still
Yeah.
got paid
Yeah.
$300. I'm like,
Nice. That's nice.
That's
took check and ran, man.
Yeah, but that's cool.
What's the most money you guys ever made?
Regal
Play the
Beagle and
show.
Ypsilanti, right? Wasn't it? Wasn't that where we made a bunch of money?
We did make a bunch of money there.
Oh my god, that was the best show.
Okay,
That was the
I
best
changed
show.
my answer. Regal Beagle was the best place to play.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
seriously, you guys, have you guys ever been there?
No.
have not.
Okay, so it is like just
Was that Grand Rapids or
no, it's in
Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti.
Oh, okay.
And the story I was told is that it used to be mostly a biker bar. So there's still a built-in crowd of like people who like metal and like heavier music. So it's mostly punk rock that plays there, but not all. But the crowd there
Dude.
was fucking
was on fire.
They
insane.
had like so much energy.
They were
Yeah,
so
so positive,
stoked. They
packed.
were stoked to have bands, and they were like,
Yeah.
there
it
was
was
a ton
packed.
of them.
Is there nothing
Yeah.
else going on in that town?
Well,
or?
there's-
Ipsy's
not-
pretty sweet.
There's not.
Is it?
There's not a
Yeah,
whole
Ipsy's
lot of
very punk rock.
venues. There's not a whole lot of venues, and there are a lot of bands in Ipsy. So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's like they're just, and you know, it's more of a college town. Like there's more of a concentration of like people who are like looking for a good time, like going out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, but the crowd was like, it was young people, it was old,
Yeah.
you know, like there was
There was
all
a baby,
different-
Everyone's getting
dog.
along.
There was a baby.
We
There
walked.
There's a baby.
There
Yeah.
was a dog.
There was two babies.
It was insane, but everybody was just like the nicest. Like people who run it are the nicest.
Yeah.
Like we had a great time.
You can't
there.
ask for a better night than
No.
that.
No,
It was
the
great.
best.
Yeah.
Night. I think it was probably the
Yeah.
best show overall.
It
Like
was
Yeah.
played
really
great.
fun.
Like the sound was
Yeah.
great. The crowd was great. It was a really good time.
We walked in.
So that
and-
was the apex of your
Yeah.
career right there.
For sure, yeah.
It's all
I
about
don't
the
think it'll
energy.
ever get
So
better than
far.
that.
No, it's all about the energy.
I did get locked out with a naked guy that got kicked
Yes.
out of the bar.
Physically
That
thrown
guy-
Yeah, he
out.
was
Oh
naked.
yeah, it started out
He
a
was
little rough.
half naked.
He was getting kicked out when we first got there.
Yeah, it was
and
a
I was like,
scene.
I don't know about this.
And then I went out to like grab whatever drum pieces from the car, and I came back, and they wouldn't like let me in, and it's raining, and there's this naked guy who's like yelling at me, and I was like, there's nobody else around, you know, it's like in the dark,
Please.
on a highway or whatever.
Please.
I'm like, let me in. It's
Is that when the
raining out
song
here.
"Wet Wiener" came from?
Yes. Yeah, we wrote.
I knew
we
it.
wrote "Wet Wiener" right after that.
Yeah. It's our next single.
Please write
Yeah.
this song. Please write it.
Okay.
Doesn't CHAG have a Wiener
no.
song?
It's called Sad Ween.
Sad Ween. Oh, I thought
But
it was.
if you
Yeah,
want us
isn't
to
it
write a different
Wiener?
song about a
My
different type of
wiener.
wiener, we are totally into that idea.
So what
Tell
is
me all
"Sad
about it.
Ween" about?
There isn't enough wiener songs in the world. I gotta
Sad
admit.
Ween is about just fucking men. Boo.
Yeah, guys are dicks, man.
No, just like these guys were like talking shit to us.
You
on
think
the
chicks are like that
internet.
fantastic though?
But like,
I mean, come
no,
on now.
No girl is gonna go like harass some dude like online, right? I mean, I don't know. That doesn't happen.
It's
Sure it
happened to me.
Who knows?
All right, well, my bad. Sorry, all those beans are sad. That's my problem. No, but it's about this guy. Like he was
Angry
harassing
Vag.
me and
I wrote a song
Yes!
called that.
I will. If
No,
you
I
want
did
me to
not.
write one, I will. No, but it's just about dudes being assholes to women. That's all. I'm like, yeah, my wiener. Meh, I'm entitled. Yeah, I mean, like, sorry.
Sorry about your sad ween.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you sorry?
I'm not.
No, yeah.
No.
Don't say sorry.
Yeah, don't be sorry. Don't apologize for shit, dude. Feel how you feel, girl.
That's yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's that?
Oh, so yeah, Elizabeth's other band is called CHAG,
Yeah.
and they're playing
I don't even know when.
at some point.
Supposedly
fest.
sometime in April, and I don't know where, and I don't know what day, and I don't know how.
This plug
I don't
sucks.
have any details. about
This plug sucks. You're letting all the water in.
So basically, you don't even have to show up because you know
Not if we don't want
nothing.
it. Yeah.
You could pass a lie detector test and be totally good.
Well, we need to get C-Hag on the show.
For sure.
So, what kind of music is CHAG?
Best friends fucking around music.
That
The fun
that doesn't
kind.
help me.
It's just like me and my best friend, and we write fucked up songs and play them together and have a good time.
But like what vein though? Are we talking like
Like punk music.
is it classical music?
No,
Is-
no,
is-
it's definitely like punk music. Yeah.
so a two-piece.
Yeah. Yeah. Her and I used to be in a couple bands together, so we play together really well. So
Okay, and you're playing bass in this band or
no,
guitar
I'm
or
playing drums in this band, and she plays bass.
and what instrumental? Is she doing vocals or?
We're both doing vocals. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm intrigued.
Big muff on the
It's
bass.
fun. They're very cool.
I don't know. She has like a whole setup. That's her band.
It's very
Should we call her? We could call her.
Do you want me to call?
All we gotta do is just stare at her, and she'll just shy right off, dude.
That's it. I'm not looking at anyone most of the time I'm here.
Staring at the table from now on. All right, we're going to take another break and play you
Good
some more
idea.
Macho. You guys on a time limit?
Can I
No.
pee?
Are we?
I don't know. Can you?
I have to pee.
We'll be right back.
Got to drain
I
the
gotta
sea
go.
hag.
Hey!
this works.
Hadi şöyle durun bakayım, şimdi katır tekmesini yiyeceksiniz.
What's the singular of
back.
macho? Machi?
Manchichi,
No, and I don't think
manchichi.
it's- I don't think
Something
it's a noun.
cuddly.
It's an adjective.
Shh, don't ever correct me again.
Sorry. It's my type A coming out. I'm sorry.
You better type knock the fuck off.
No. Smack me.
I can't get over these glasses now. The fact you said Dahmer, I keep looking at you like she's gonna fucking
You're
like.
never gonna unsee it.
No, absolutely not.
Kevin would call them
Hardy, hardy.
avatars.
Favorite serial killer?
Oh,
Everyone's got a favorite.
Jack the Ripper. I don't know. I'm
That's
not
boring.
into that shit at all.
I don't know. You can get deep into Jack the Ripper, man. It's pretty interesting.
I just
The suspects and
Pass.
everything. It's so far removed from where we're at now that it's interesting.
Favorite dictator?
it maybe it.
Favorite dictator?
Yeah.
Pol Pot.
Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question.
Pass.
Kim Jong Un from North. I'm obsessed with North Korea. North Korea and Scientology are both like things that, because they're so fucked up.
They're both monstrous.
The fact that
Yeah.
people, well, I mean, North Koreans don't have a choice.
No, it's a personality. cult.
Scientologists,
They have.
they
They're
got a fucking choice, man.
assholes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the fact that they're tax exempt. They don't fucking pay taxes in our country.
as a member,
No, as they're
Or the
considered to be a viable religion,
religion,
in
yeah.
the United States.
so you just make some.
Yeah.
You just can make up your own.
Do you know that
fucking
L. Ron
religion
Hubbard, who was
and not
Dude.
pay
he was
taxes?
quoted in the
Science
80s. He said, if you
writer.
want to become a god, or if you want to become the richest man on earth or something, just create a religion.
Start a religion.
And he did. He was a shitty Pulp Fiction kind of sci-fi
Sci-fi
novel.
He
writer.
wrote like
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
science fiction books.
And he was like, you know what? This isn't working. I'm going to create a
And they're
religion.
awful.
And he did. And he became insanely wealthy.
He bought a whole like a
I'm starting to fucking.
he
church,
bought a
dude.
freighter and lived off the coast, so he
Yeah.
didn't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
There's still a bunch
Really?
of crazy Scientologists that live on a
You
boat.
could
Yeah,
just
the
start a
Sea Org.
chapter.
Is Tom Cruise one of them?
Yeah.
Probably. That guy's a nut job.
I read a Scientology book, and there was a
Was it Dianetics?
party for Tom Cruise on the Sea Org boat.
Yeah.
Supposedly he's like nuts with that
He's
shit, man.
disgusting. He's the worst.
Him and
What was
What's-
his name?
that creepy dude from
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
God damn
yeah,
it.
Disco.
Oh,
Okay.
he's in that cult
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It is a cult.
Heavy into that.
Did you get into the whole? Never mind. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh no.
You just dangled a fucking carrot,
Now
man.
you have to
Dude,
talk
if he
about
had like
it.
masseuses from both sides of the country trying to sue him for fucking weird shit that he did to him, I think he got
John
out.
Travolta?
Yeah, I think
I believe
You
it.
say you think he got off? I guarantee he
He's
got off.
Scientology got out. But there was a dude on television who was like reading transcripts from the court. It was so gross,
What?
man.
So like Travolta's like a pig or some shit?
Yeah, and he's into
Does it
dudes.
surprise you?
So my
Which
band
is fine,
Sea
but
Hag
the-
has a song about John Travolta.
Wait, who does?
My band Sea Hag.
Imagine that.
It's called Sad Ween.
No, it's called Travolta
Part
Wants
two.
His Youth
It's
Back.
called Bad Ween.
Wait,
What's it
Travolta
called?
what?
Travolta wants his youth back.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, those hair plugs. He looks like a doll head now. Have you seen
there's
him up
all sorts
close?
He looks weird.
Yes.
Like
Well,
a,
no,
'cause I feel
like a
he went
60s
bald.
G.I. Joe
Did he,
doll.
like, get rid of all that?
He does.
He looked better with his head shaved.
I'm gonna have to look.
did.
at the
Just let it go, man. Just you know.
Get a tattoo on your head. That's what I'm going to do.
No, just shave it, dude.
Oh, I
Fuck it,
totally
man.
my head
But
tattooed.
shave it and then tattoo my head.
Oh, I thought you meant like tattoo
You
You already
hair.
have. Don't you have a
Oh,
giant
fuck no.
tattoo? On
I have a
your-
tattoo on the
Yeah.
side of my head, and it was the only tattoo I shed a tear.
I always said if I ever went bald, I was
So
going to get a helicopter landing pad sign. on my head.
Good idea.
All right.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever.
I know,
heard.
right?
I'll
Be
do it.
perfect.
I'll
Good
do it with you.
idea.
Dude, when I was 18, I wanted to get a tattoo of a bullet hole in my head and then like blood dripping down. But I was too much of a pussy to get it. So you saying
Wish you
you saying
had.
it hurts like hell up there or whatever? Or?
Dude,
It's right on the bone, man.
I am tattooed from head to toe, and this I have a big tattoo on the side of my head, and it was it was fucked up, and my whole side of my head was swollen the next day.
Did it
Really?
make your brain buzz?
It made my brain buzz. I mean, it seriously. It was like I dissociated from my body.
Yeah.
For a week, one eye just wandered back and forth.
Yeah. It was really bad.
Drooled a lot.
Yeah.
It was bad. I ruined Valentine's Day too because I went and got on a Valentine's Day and it was like
You were
my
so
Never
girlfriend was
forgive
really
him.
mad
so
at me.
selfish, dude.
I've heard of people getting their nose pierced and like paralyzing half of their face.
Oh.
If you get the
Lord.
right nerve, I mean,
Yep.
yeah,
That's why you got to do it. You got to make sure you got somebody
right.
who knows what they're
Instead
doing.
of some guy.
I just
named-
like
Yeah, I've
nah,
had everything
funky
pierced.
stuff.
I like to
one
go in
time.
guys' in garages.
Done with it.
You
That's how
know,
I got my
anywhere in
first
Roseville.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Roseville.
whatever's cheapest, man.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I pierced all my stuff myself, basically.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. 'cause
Without
that's
ice.
Not true. No, not with ice. Just.
Safety pin and some muscle.
I mean, I was
done.
a teenager. I was like, I don't have money to do this, and my parents won't let me. I'll just do it myself.
I don't have the $12 to get it done.
Yeah, so bright.
I did something in my eyebrow when I was like 18. It shit got infected. Like my
Yeah.
eye fucking shut.
Not smart.
Yeah, no.
Teenagers,
That
man,
was stupid.
making bad choices all over the place.
Yeah, I mean that's the tip of the
I
iceberg.
used to work with a
Yeah,
guy who had a
exactly.
big
This
scar.
is not interview Rich though.
He had a great big scar here. It kind of looked like a burn. I'm like, what happened to your arm? He says, I got fucking, my buddy did a tattoo and it got all infected. And he had to have it all cut out.
Oh,
I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
That's,
Yeah, go to a pro, bro.
that's fun.
That's
Yeah.
gross.
At least go to Ink Slingers in Roseville.
He's just like, nee. Okay, next. Nee.
Right.
Next. Yeah.
Right.
That's clean, dude.
Let me dip it in a bucket
Wipes
of
it off
shit
under
real
his
quick.
arm. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So what's in your guys' future here? Got any big plans? You gonna make a record?
Well, we're gonna be.
They just put out a
famous
record.
Very soon.
Did you?
Well, we have a digital release, but we're you say it.
Well, we're
No, you say it. No, you say it.
Oh, okay. Well, Jake from
State Farm.
State Farm is there.
from Girl Fight, he started a record label called Manhunt. I don't know if he did it with Ellen. Is it just him?
I think it's him and a buddy of his.
Oh, okay.
That guy that was at the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he was talking to us about putting our EPs, all of our EPs out on tape.
That'd be sweet.
So yeah, so we're gonna. We haven't talked to him since that show.
They're called Manhunt.
The record label is
Yeah.
called Manhunt.
So the tape thing's like really
Great
taking
names
off.
flying around here
Have you
tonight.
guys sold a lot of cassettes?
We sold through all of our
Yeah.
cassettes. Yeah.
Really?
You can bring me one.
We don't have any.
We don't have any.
Oh, you sold them all.
Sorry, this is the old
Nice.
old.
We didn't
this is
come
the
empty-handed,
first
though.
thing
like
that we
a long
did.
time ago. This is like
It's an old. Our new one we don't have yet.
Yeah.
What do you mean long time ago? You only been around 3 years.
Well, it was at the beginning of Macho.
It's like a long, long time
Hasn't it
ago.
been
It was
4
at the
years?
beginning
It's
of the
been 4.
timeline.
It's like a
4
fortnight.
years.
We've
But it
released
was
a lot
it
of
was
stuff.
a demo. It was a demo on tape when we first started.
like a
And we
demo
don't have
that
any
we
more.
we recorded it in my basement and then we produced it
Yeah,
on tape.
yeah,
like
yeah.
a true demo.
That's
that-
cool as shit,
yeah.
though, man.
That is really
Sounded
cool.
good.
I don't even know how many we made. 50 maybe.
Yeah. They were cool. They were
Were
red.
the covers all Xeroxed?
No, we kind of made it.
We
like
got
a
it made,
tape
but
player.
Did ya?
the tapes were like red glitter. They were really cool.
Oh,
They
sweet,
came
man.
in the-
Come on.
Do you remember the single sleeves?
Absolutely.
It was like that. So it was like a cardboard sleeve, and so that's.
Singles. We just showed our age so
I
bad.
don't know. I do it. I can't stop. But, so the tape like pulled out the side, and it was like a clear tape with red glitter, and it was cool. It's cool tape.
Hopefully, you guys like save one for each of y'all and like
I have
little, whatever,
one.
like little
Yeah, you
collectibles.
gotta
Yeah.
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have one of
The
everything.
Macho
we've
Baby
ever
book,
put
you know?
out.
It's got all the pictures.
The old guitar
We have
from
lots of
the
t-shirts
Trash
and-
Brats put out a freaking 8-track recently.
Yeah,
Sick.
I was thinking about that.
I don't even
recently,
care if
too.
it plays. Like I just want to buy it, just
Right.
like
Yeah.
prop it up
So
against my
cool.
That's the
damn.
thing.
So cool.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody listens to stuff digitally now, or the majority of what I listen to is digital.
Yeah,
so
same,
it doesn't
100%.
matter. Like I like having the physical thing because I'm
Me
old,
too. Absolutely.
But I don't. It's not necessarily the easiest way for me to listen in the car to a
Yeah.
record.
Do you have a CD
so-
player in your car?
I do. Yeah.
I don't.
I
don't
I Bluetooth
I do.
everything.
do. I also have Bluetooth
Yeah,
in there,
same.
but there's a CD player in it.
I had tons of 8-tracks, and all the little foams were falling off them and stuff.
Yeah.
And now they sell rebuild kits for them. And I
No
just
kidding.
threw them all away. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You can buy new wheels. You just put the tape on the new wheels and put it. In
Dude, the
case.
8-track was pretty much a freaking CD of its time. You could like skip tracks.
Yeah, but it would
It
like
was
land in the middle of a track, though.
Yeah. it was
You
what
should
it
buy
was,
your
man.
old collection back. One
I
by
threw it
one.
out.
No, but one by one.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
find them
nah.
on eBay.
I tried that with records,
Do you
and I ended
remember,
up
like,
selling
the-
all them too.
The 8-track like
Yeah.
cases. It was
Absolutely.
like a suitcase.
Alligator
You could fit,
skin
like,
shit.
It was like this big, but like you
Yeah.
could fit like 4 8-tracks in it.
My favorite were the 45 cases, and they had like the
Oh,
they look
yeah,
like
yeah.
candy swirls.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, from the
I know what
60s.
you're
My
talking
aunt
about.
gave me
Those
a
are
whole
cool.
bunch of those.
I had like a blue one that kind of was like like alligator skin, blue,
Yep.
but it was like blue plastic.
Full of my old Beatles 45s.
Yeah.
That's the place I'd like to play. The place where they played in Berlin. I think that's still there, isn't it?
I don't know.
They
I
still
don't
have
know.
bands in there where the Beatles
The-
played
the cave,
over and over.
The cave or
Oh, the Cavern
the
Club?
The Cavern
the
Club.
Cavern Club. Sorry. Yeah.
I thought that was in England.
No, it's in
No, that's in
Berlin.
Germany.
It's in Germany.
That's where they basically like
Yeah,
got good.
cut their teeth. Yeah,
Berlin is an awesome city.
I've never been.
you been?
I have been there, but it's just like I feel like it's eternally just
Lucky lived in
Cool.
Germany when he was a little kid.
a baby. Yeah, but like I mean, I've been back there, but Berlin is just. I don't know. They've got a great music scene. It's kind of dark.
My friend Paul just went over there and toured around.
Yeah.
From the Strange. You guys know the Strange?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They're a great band.
Yeah, they're okay. Don't give him any props, dude.
His head can't get through the door now.
Aw.
Just kidding. We love you, Paul.
No, I don't. Fuck him.
He knows for coming from Rich, that means he loves him.
What did Paul say? Like, how come Rich hasn't got his ass
He
whooped?
goes, Richie get beat up a lot? I'm like, no, why? He goes, he's such an asshole.
Oh my god.
I just picture him getting punched all the
Yeah,
time.
whatever. Fuck him.
Richie's the lovable asshole.
Oh, man.
I had another question. I fucking totally just lost it though.
No plans on a tour?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
one of the things that we're actually booked through June. Like we don't have anything booked in June, but like a bunch of us are doing stuff in June. So trying to figure out where to stick in a summer tour. So
But we have a lot of shows coming up.
yeah, we do.
Do you have plans of like where you want to go, or
Oh,
like a Midwest type
there's
thing,
so
or
many
what?
places we want to go. Like, we would really like to go to the East Coast and hit like New Jersey and New York, and we'd like to go
Philly.
South Philly. We'd like to
DC.
go south. There's a couple bands that we're friends with, Instagram friends with, that are in like the Asheville area, and we'd love to go down there and play, like tour down
We know people in Portland.
in
Cool.
Portland.
Portland, Seattle.
Oh,
We
I
can hook you guys
didn't
up.
even think about the West Coast. I mean,
We
that
went out there
seems
and played.
impossible.
It's amazing.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's a blast,
Yeah,
dude.
we
Yeah.
had so much fun out there.
I mean,
Portland's
that
awesome.
like that's definitely something that is in the future. Like probably just touring, the Midwest would be great. We'd love to get out of Detroit and do
Chicago,
more of that.
maybe.
Yeah, Chicago,
Like
Ohio,
Milwaukee
Indiana.
is awesome.
There's some places in Cleveland, too, that are pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of great
Definitely.
bars in the tri-state area,
we have
man.
toured
Yeah.
like Ohio. We did Cleveland and Columbus.
We're playing in
Um,
Toledo.
What was the bar we played in Cleveland? They had the skate ramp in the bar.
Now that's class.
yeah.
Yeah. My old band played there a long time
Pretty
ago.
cool bar.
Did you see all the artwork, like all the dicks on the walls?
Oh, I'm
You
sure.
didn't pay attention to the mural?
There's so much going on at that place.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. This is true.
It's closed now. Well, it's reopened. It's called
No,
No Class or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like it
it's
got-
probably gonna still be cool though.
I would hope
I
so.
think it's, I think it's the same vein. I think it's just like changed owners.
If you get
Yeah.
down there again,
The
you got to
new
go to the
owner
Funhouse
was
bar.
friends with the old owner.
The Funhouse
Yeah.
is
Did you ever
awesome.
go to the Spitfire?
No.
I played
No.
at the Spitfire down there too.
Pretty cool joint.
Yeah, it's weird because it was like there's like a cage around the stage and people were like throwing shit at us.
It's like
Awesome.
Extremely interesting.
It's like Ministry 1991 or some shit.
I don't even know what that means, but that's
You don't know the band Ministry?
Yeah, I know Ministry.
They used
but I
to
was,
throw with like a
11
12-foot cyclone fence in
Yeah.
front of the stage.
There,
They
there's
throw
like a
garbage
fence,
cans and shit, and it was the
there
fucking
like
craziest
amps
mosh
and
I was ever in.
TVs, and these TVs fell, and there's like people throwing bottles at us. It was fucked up. Yeah.
That
Sounds
sounds like
fun.
a great time. What are you talking?
Do you know the band Glitter Trash that used to be here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I was in Glitter Trash.
Oh, you were in that band
Yeah.
with
For
Jenna?
like,
and
yeah, for like 6 months probably.
was
And then
Paul in the band at that time? Because Paul from Strains played guitar in that band for.
No, it was me, Jenna, Scott. I don't know how you say his last name, Kazosin or something like that.
Oh, from the Harry Queen. Long hair guy.
I don't know. And then this one weird dude, and then my friend James.
Okay.
This one weird dude.
Wait, so Scott was not the weird dude?
No, there was this weird dude. I can't.
He's going to be listening to this podcast.
No.
First of all, no one listens to this
He
shit.
made us call him Sven.
You guys are
and
wasting
that
your
was
time
not-
here.
Sven.
Yeah.
He is all yours,
Sven?
Sven.
And he would wear like sparkly pants and like it was real fucking
Wasn't Paul,
weird.
was it?
No, it was Sven Knight. Are you kidding me? You don't know Sven Knight?
No.
No.
His real name's Jeremy. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Sven Knight.
Sven Knight.
That's Scott, right?
Let me see. I can't
It's
see
got to
if
be.
I'm an old person.
I know it's him.
Yeah, that's Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
Scott's
sure.
cool.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah,
He's
he's
alright.
super nice.
For a communist.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
No, we have a rapport.
No political stuff.
We have a rapport, me and Scott. He's cool as shit.
What the hell you say about the flag?
Don't, we won't go into that.
All right, never mind.
Pass.
Whatever.
All right. What other brain busters you got for us?
I don't even fucking know at this fucking point.
You got a card for your
I'm gonna
pedal
show,
Sealy?
no, but I'm going to show
We'll
you.
hook
some
you.
shit.
We'll hook you
I
guys
wish-
up on.
I wish I had some stickers, but I don't think I have anything.
You have stickers for the pedal company too? Damn.
What the hell,
I didn't
dude?
know. I didn't know
I'm
we
a
were going to
junkie
get into
man,
that.
bad. I love them.
I didn't know
Pedals
we were
are
going
so cool.
get into that, but yeah.
Speaking of pedals, what's on your pedal board?
So I have an iron horse. That's my distortion. And
You don't seem to use that a lot.
Yes, you
I
did.
use it
That's
as-
wrong.
I
kind of
use it as-
selectively, whatever.
yeah, I use it as a punch in. You know, I like to have like the gritty, like
The boost and the grit, right?
yeah, like
Yeah.
the gritty sound is like the bass, and then I punch in different things, you know, to emphasize different changes in the song.
What was that one song with the phaser kind of just...
Yeah, so that phaser
That was
pedal
cool,
is
man.
like it's ancient. I think we've had it for probably like 30 years. So
Yeah, I have an original one of those too.
Yeah,
the exact
yeah,
same pedal.
yeah. And it's really good. It's solid, you know, like
It's a boss pedal, man.
Yeah. Like that was Darkest Dreams, I think is what you're thinking of, where they use the phaser. The whole
Very
time.
freaking cool
Yeah.
tune, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I use the phaser in and out on different things, but yeah. So
So that's it? Distortion, phaser?
distortion, phaser, and then I just basically have an overdrive pedal on all the time. That's it.
It's a
Do you,
max on two.
do you normally play with 6 strings or just 5 or what?
She blew a tire right out of the gate.
So I normally have the 6th string, but I never play it. I only have one
Yeah, so
song that I need it.
why
for.
even bother with it
right,
then?
Exactly.
How
like,
did
when
it break then?
I probably just
Old age.
hit it. Like I just hit it wrong with the
Yeah.
You were shredding.
Yeah.
shredding.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what's
Doing
funny?
a big fat arpeggios.
As soon as you bust the string, Lucky actually brought up a good point. Even if you don't play that string, it feels uncomfortable
Yeah.
to not have that string there. Like if you're playing, you don't play like a lot of like open chords, like,
Right.
like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if I played an open chord, playing a G chord, and I didn't feel that string down there, it would drive me freaking
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, it would fuck me up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, I mean,
100%.
playing power chords and this is kind of a holdover from when we didn't have a bass player. So I kind of learned to play the low end of stuff.
Right.
And then Lucky was picking up the high end. So I was kind of trying to play the bass line with everything that I was playing as the rhythm guitarist. So
Right.
I don't need that. I don't
Yeah.
need that E string, really. Just for the one.
Fuck a high E
I
string.
know. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch.
I really actually only need like 4 strings. I could probably take.
Yeah, right? Just
Then
take
why
them
don't you just play bass then?
Yeah. I don't know how to play guitar. Do not ask me. It's like my nightmare.
I could play bass. I love playing bass.
I do too.
I don't. Not. I'm saying if anybody's looking for a bass player. Like,
So Elizabeth, you're fired. Oh no! Turn that frown upside down.
An upside down frown is smiling.
I think that's the point.
Did I just blow your
If
mind?
one more person corrects me,
Easy there, Chapo.
I'm just trying to be
You
positive.
don't get
over
punched
here.
a lot?
no.
That's weird, right?
I think the last time I actually got punched was at remember the bar the Impound? It was like in like Cajun 94 area. I had this band what the fuck were they called? I don't even know. Some guy like fucking I said something to him, and he fucking turned around and hauled off and punched. I was like 24. That was like the last time I got punched.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm probably due.
Don't you worry.
Bike rack, 5 minutes.
She's got
it's
you on the
fucking
way
on.
out.
Oh, challenge accepted. I've never lost to in a fight with a chick yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
That's all I got, man.
All right.
Don't sweep the leg either. Not cool.
Sweep away.
Yeah. Kill him, Johnny. Kill him.
Get him a body bag.
Oh,
Get him
you
a
just
body
stole
bag.
my line. I was gonna say that.
Were you really?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm smarter than you.
Oh, now you're definitely getting punched.
Oh, I want to sue Macho so bad. I'll sue the whole band too. You guys are beautiful people. This one I'm not too sure about.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
sketchy.
drummers are dime a dozen, man. It might be time to move on.
Yeah.
Drummers are a dime a dozen.
Yeah, they're actually not.
They're not.
They're the
Not
hardest ones to find.
Yeah.
There's like 4 drummers in Detroit.
Like,
They're in,
hey,
like 10 bands.
It's harder to find ones on time.
Do you want to like play drums, like lug your shit around like a bunch of bars we won't get paid at? This sounds great. Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah.
I love when drummers bitch about moving their shit. They're like, you picked the drum.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta have them though. They're a necessary evil.
Yeah.
You
You
don't
don't-
get a drum machine.
Hey.
Boom.
Hey.
Boom.
You know what you really don't need is a bass
I
player.
got one
don't.
feeling and you heard it.
Yeah, they don't. They don't need a bass.
I don't really have
I'm just saying a band in general. You could be a guitar player, drummer. You could pull it off.
You could.
I mean, okay, so you're in a band, bass and drums.
Mhm.
What's the difference, really?
Bass is more fun. I don't know.
Well, it's easier.
It is easier. It is. I don't know. What is the difference?
Nothing.
Have
It's
you
all
ever
about.
seen this guy Gull? I don't know if he's still around.
Yes. On the Vice documentary?
I don't know. I played with him once. One of my bands played with him in New
No.
York. He
Gull?
Is he like a metal dude?
I feel like
You know, I think he might like wear a mask or something
Okay,
like that. But
wait.
when I played with him, he's like a one man band, you know. But it's like amazing. So he's got like a couple of drums, and he plays guitar, and he's like playing the drums, and he's playing guitar, and he's singing, and it was.
Is this guy from Michigan or?
I think he was from the South or something.
There was a guy from Detroit called Man. It's basically like, you know, dude, he just play guitar.
Great
and,
name.
And it just have a kick drum. And it
Yeah.
was the shit was awesome. Like, more beer for Man.
Nice.
Like just corny ass songs, but it was so
How about
much
him
fun.
and the third party?
Oh, dude, it was great, dude. But it sounds like kind of like the same thing, though.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Scott H. Byram
And
type
this
thing,
guy
whatever.
Had like he had like, you know, a pretty extreme like vocal pedal thing going on. So it was like it was a big sound from like this one guy. You know, it's very cool. But I only
Gull.
saw him, Gull, yeah. I only saw him that one time.
That's not who I was thinking about
Oh, okay.
at all.
Who were you thinking about?
This dude, I don't even remember his name, but he's like some like metal guy that's in like one of those European countries that plays like
Oh, James
black
Hetfield.
metal. No. And he's like really creepy, and there's a Vice documentary about him, and it's pretty interesting.
Oh, this guy was milder.
Yeah, this guy was
not
like,
creepy.
This guy was like very interesting. I can't remember what band he was in.
You know what? I think the
Is he like
mic
on
was
like
in
a
the
sex
mask.
offender list or some shit like that, or?
He burns churches.
I don't know.
Bites
Maybe.
heads off
I
with
can't remember.
birds.
There was a bunch of weird shit about him.
Is it the Mayhem dude?
Perhaps.
Killed his buddy and ate part of him, and
No, probably not. This
No,
That's a weird documentary.
I'm pretty sure this guy did kill
they're
someone.
still a
though.
band
Mayhem?
after all that shit. Yeah.
I feel like this guy was in like some band like that though. I don't remember what it was called. But it was an interesting documentary.
Ghost faced guys or whatever the fuck they call them.
Super creepy.
Cradle of Filth type stuff.
Invisible Oranges.
That's a great name for a band.
The fuck is that? Dude, make a gif out of that. Don't forget. Here's your clapper thing. What the hell? Cradle of Orange? What'd you say?
No,
Invisible oranges. That's fucking awesome.
This on its own is funny, but you.
Yeah, well, I wanted you to know what I was talking about. I wasn't just like trying to speak with my hands, but if I stuck my tongue out, then you would know I was in a metal band.
I really like Invisible Orange Ass.
Speaking of metal bands, have you guys thought about changing your logo to like something really pointy and like tree-like where people can't read it?
No.
Throw some sticks on the ground. There's our logo.
Yeah. Right.
Are you offering your services?
I can Photoshop it right now. I have no skills, and it'll be done in
Sure
3
you
minutes.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks.
no charge.
Thanks.
Close your eyes and start drawing?
Some of the death metal logos are
Have you ever
ridiculous.
seen like when there's like a metal fest? So they're like poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks like a big
Everybody's-
scribble.
It's a
Yeah,
mess.
and I get it, like it's cool. But when
Is it though?
everybody's,
I'm like, is it
everybody's
really
got
though?
the
I
same-
love
and
it.
they make it so complicated that you can't tell what it is.
Yeah.
I've seen band names, local, like shows at the Sanctuary. Like I'm looking at the poster, I'm like, I'm squinting. I'm taking my glasses off. I'm pulling it back here. Like I cannot literally read
It's
what
one
the
of
hell
them
this
trick
says.
pictures. If you look at it long enough, you see a sailboat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do you have to cross your eyes or something? Like
Yeah.
I don't get it, man.
It started out in the late '80s where you could read them, but they were all crazy like that.
Thorns.
And then it just got to the point
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
who can
It's more
outdo
like
the
It's
unreadable?
more like a symbol than the actual
Right.
logo.
It all looks the same though to me.
All the early death metal bands
does.
too had TION at the end of their name.
Mm-hmm.
You just pick a word with TION, and
Perfect.
that was your band.
You can use the same logo as the guy before.
Yep.
Couldn't read it anyway, so.
Yeah, that's it. Ends in shun. That's all I know.
Shun.
All right, are we done?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Let's
we
check 'em
got
out.
something for you guys.
Oh God.
Oh, we do?
Yes.
Is it a pedal?
No.
Damn it!
Sorry, it's shirts.
Oh, sweet.
We don't. If you need a different size, let us know.
I can sometimes squeeze into them.
Hell yeah.
We don't. We
I
we
love
need
the
to make
color
another.
already.
We need to make a new shirt order, but because we're running out of sizes. But
It's Christmas again.
We have 2XL.
Oh, dude, it's fucking cool.
Oh, yeah, we do have a 2XL.
Yeah, if we have 2XL
want a bigger one.
in those,
I'm actually 2XL.
Me too.
yeah,
we
Is that
have.
a 2X?
No, that one's just
those are both.
XL.
We
But I
brought
think
a
we have
couple
a two.
XL. I think we have two 2XLs left.
I actually am losing weight though. You know what? I'll take the XL. I
right.
appreciate y'all.
okay.
It's goals.
That's fucking cool, man.
Weight
It is
goals.
cool.
Wait, goals.
So
Is
who
that a
made these
paper-
for you guys?
Is that a
Fitness
paper
goal.
hat?
Fitness goals.
Who does
A
it?
boat, paper boat.
Oh, she.
Yeah.
Oh, you make these?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I
Very
do
cool.
all of our art.
Oh, the artwork. Yeah, Annie's does all of our like
What's this
intricate
symbolize?
stuff. So that's like kind of like a play on our
paper
full length.
pirate
Yeah,
Paper
it's
boat.
it's a
Paper
paper
boat.
boat. So our full length album is called Abandon, and it's kind of like
Abandoned ship.
abandoning ship. So it's a play on that.
Do these glow in the dark?
If you
Son of a
Black
bitch.
light.
black
You
light,
try hard enough.
If you believe.
Yeah.
If you believe.
Thank you so much.
All right, now we
Yeah,
can be
thank
done.
you. It's awesome.
Wait, now? I'm sorry, what?
I said now we can be done.
The presentation of the cloth has been done.
As it was told.
We domine.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for
Well,
coming
thanks-
over.
thanks for
Appreciate-
having
Is there
us
is there
over.
anything else you want to plug before you go?
No, but I mean, if people want to find us, they can find us on Instagram, Facebook. You can stream our shit on Spotify. We're on Bandcamp. Buy our shit. That'd be cool.
Send us carrier
Um,
pigeon.
Yeah. And you know, like we're
What?
They're
What?
extinct, you know.
You say a period pigeon?
A carrier
Carrier
pigeon.
Oh, I
pigeon.
swear, I thought you said period pigeon. I was like, what
I
the
mean,
fuck is
try.
that?
I could
Period
try.
pigeon would be a great name for a
His
band.
name's Red Streak.
The red runner.
The Red
Oh,
Runner.
and our
Period jokes.
They're great. I love them.
and then our next show, we're playing at the Corktown Music Festival on Saturday at Nancy Whiskey. And
I've been in that place.
You've never been to Nancy Whiskey?
Mm-mm.
It's cute. It's very cute, and it has a whole outdoor patio thing too. So
That's in like March, right?
that's
March
the
4th.
the first weekend in March.
Okay.
So the third
That's hit
and
or
fourth.
miss on the weather, eh?
Yeah,
Damn.
right.
Well, I don't know. Are we supposed to play outside? Or
No,
they just have
no,
it?
no,
Oh,
no, no.
okay.
We'll be inside. But that'll be cool.
Yeah.
And then we have
Pleasant Underground.
the Pleasant Underground on the 25th, 27th.
25th.
She reading the cheat sheet.
I am.
It's our calendar.
Yeah.
Our Google our Macho
I don't know what's happening.
Google calendar.
Where's Pleasant Underground at?
So it's a DIY venue in Pleasant Ridge, and if people want the address, they can DM us on our Instagram or Facebook, and we'll get the address out.
Word.
It's a cool venue.
Yeah,
a cool place to see a
somebody's
show.
basement in a little neighborhood. You would never imagine that there's punk shows going on.
Sometimes that's the funnest.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah. So yeah.
What about Sea Promote it, man.
We're playing a show. We don't know where
Well,
When?
somebody does, but you don't.
or what day.
TBD.
And then Annie is playing with Norco Horchata.
Yep, we're going on tour.
They're going on tour. So if people who are, where are you guys going?
Are you playing in this band or with your side band?
They just hired me for the tour. They just wanted me to come on the tour.
Oh, cool.
So I'm just playing guitar with them on their tour, and that's it.
Sweet.
Yep.
That's
I
awesome.
have to check them guys out.
Yeah.
Or use guys.
Okay.
So homework. We have to have that band come over. You have to bring some pedals.
Yeah.
And
You guys should have Ultraviolet come, like Johnny and
Oh,
Annie
we
come and
could.
have
We
like
could
Do a
just
pedal
have
show?
chat. We
Ultra-
could have a
Pedal
pedal
show.
show.
And Johnny could tell you the whole history of all of his pedals.
I'm not mad about it.
I ain't mad about it either. We'll set up a little Oh yeah.
We don't have to have a band
make
play
food.
here. We can just sit around. Yeah, we just sit around bullshit, man.
Party all night in the morning.
Johnny
I'm
and I
making
play
waffles.
music together too.
Yeah.
Johnny and I play music together too.
No, I'm saying like it doesn't have. We don't even have to. We can just sit around bullshit.
Well,
Yeah.
perfect.
Run
Like
through
smoke
the pedals.
cigars and like kill puppies and like whatever the kids are into these days.
All right, let's ask the kids if they like killing puppies.
Certain whatever. What I'm 51, dude. I'm out of touch. What the hell do I know?
I don't know.
Did
Yeah.
people like killing puppies back in the day?
Back in your time.
Back in your day.
I'm
Ah, Grandpa.
Calm down, Ted Nugent.
I would kill somebody for killing puppies.
all right. This is let's go.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Out.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Gonna catch you, gonna make you fall your knees. Pray. Gonna chase you, gonna trace you, gonna face you under the light. Do it to me every time. Come on, make me call it a cry. Gonna get you, gonna make you fall your knees. And that's why they call the hunter. That's why they call me hunter.
This is for my ghetto motherfuckers.
I'm Dave, and he's Rich, and thanks for tuning in to the Detroit State of Mind podcast. Join us again next week for more shenanigans and probably a lot of fucking swear words. Good evening, sleep tight, don't let the fucking bed bugs bite, all that other good shit.
With the Detroit State of Mind podcast.
The Detroit State of Mind podcast.
Detroit State of Mind podcast.
The Detroit State of Mind podcast.
Fuck you.
I wish they'd play my band. I doubt it.
You